Hello, this is Dakota Grady, and welcome to the Your Money Hour podcast. I am your host. Thank you all for joining me wherever you are, whether you're in South Carolina or California or anywhere around the world online. Thank you for joining us. So tonight I have a guest. She's actually my cousin, and LaVetta Hester is her name. So she's a travel coach. So before we get started though, if you need help with your personal finances, check out my website at dakotagrady.com because the pandemic hit us hard last year. So it may have gotten you off your game with your finances. So check out my website for resources that can help you get back in the game at dakotagrady.com. And also, if you need help with your accounting and taxes, I am the accounting and tax doctor who can help you diagnose your finances in terms of your business finances, that is, help you get back on track as well. And the website is theatdoc.com. That's theatdoc.com. So without further ado, LaVetta, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being here with you tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So tell everybody about who you are and what you do.
Well, as you said, I am LaVetta Hester. I am a travel agent, travel coach, and a network marketer. I am basically full-time in my profession. I work from home or from anywhere I can have internet access. I am your stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, full-time entrepreneur, just out here trying to change my life and help other people change theirs.
Awesome. So tell us how you got involved. How did you get involved in traveling, and how did you pivot, if anything, last year?
Okay, so travel basically came along when I first started network marketing back in 2015. Someone came to me and was like, you can get paid booking your own travel. And I was like, what? And I was already traveling, so it kind of only made sense. I was like, why not leverage, something I'm already doing to bring in another source of income? And I ended up just completely falling in love with it because I just wanted to go part-time on my job just to be home more with my son. And then I ended up going full-time in 2016. And I kind of just fell in love with the business. I have a team of over 300 active agents that I help coach and train. And even when the pandemic came, travel slowed down, but it did not stop. And the beauty of that is even with a lot of cancellations that, people were scared to go outside last year, I'm just going to be completely honest. We were still able to bring in an income, even with so many people, counseling trips and things like that. But people were still traveling because you got to think about it, when it hit pretty bad, nurses had to be flown all over the world, doctors. So, we were still able to bring in a source of income. And in spite of it slowing down so much, we were still able to make money.
Wow. That makes sense because, like you said, travel for nurses who are travel nurses, for example, had to commute. Mm-hmm. I mean, it didn't completely shut everything down. I mean, it put a major dent in people's wallets, I'm sure, but yeah. So, like, you say you have a team about 300 people. Awesome. Congrats to that.
Thank you.
In terms of like network marketing, for me personally, like my experience with it has been like, it hasn't been good. So elaborate on that and shine a light on network marketing. Help me and other people who may have had bad experiences with that have a different perspective.
Okay, so when I first started network marketing, I didn't really understand what it was. So I had to get educated on the field to understand what it was. And me being someone who never done network marketing, the best way that I could look at it as a referral program. Because think about it, we refer people to all types of things. You tell, your favorite restaurant, where you got your latest clothes, shoes, where you went and saw this movie. You're going back and you're telling somebody about that. So in the sense of network marketing and multi-level companies, it's the same thing. I'm just referring people to start their own travel business because people are traveling anyway. So that's how I look at it. I don't even look at it as network marketing. I'm just, traveling with my people.
That's a good way to look at it because, I mean, it's like back in the day, this guy said, it used to be a pyramid scheme. Like, no, I'm out of it. But if you refer business to people, that makes sense because everyone is using something, all right? Like you mentioned, a movie. You see a good movie, you're going to tell your friends about it. You go to a great restaurant,
Right.
It's going to be awesome. Let's go again. You go to the beach, and you travel, you got to get travel agents book your flight for you. You go next year for honeymoon or vacation. Who I'm calling? Call LaVetta.
Right, absolutely. And that's all it is. And the only thing, the difference between that is with network marketing, you're getting paid off of your referrals to where, hey, I can refer people to my job all day long and I don't get anything. So I look at it as a plus.
So tell us about the travel business and how people can transform their lives like you transform yours.
Yes. As I stated, it's a home-based business. So you're able to start your travel business literally from home. I went through a host agency. So the host agency was able to provide me with everything that I needed to launch a successful travel business from, my CRM, email marketing, materials, tools, unlimited support, trainings, literally everything. And it's a self-paced business. So you're able to set your own schedules, book your own travels, you're able to do all of that. And I basically made it my lifestyle because, who don't like to travel? So it's very simple. It's not, it's not hard at all. It's very simple. You invest in your business, you get started, you do your training, you're able to book travel for your family, friends, and earn the commission. You get your own website. So it's very simple. And then I am a travel coach. So I help my team members, start their business, help them with their marketing and things like that. Because I knew how it felt coming into this and not having support. So even though I don't have to, I do it because, I don't feel like I'm successful if no one coming behind me is successful. So I'm all about, helping. Once you learn the game, you got to teach it to somebody else.
That makes sense. So talk about your team. Like, how have you been able to grow from you to where you are now?
Yes. And it's like you said, people who were clients basically turned business partners. I'm really big on social media. That's how I attract a lot of my business partners. People I will just post a package and somebody may say like, hey, I travel. I want to learn how to do what you're doing. I want to, learn how to leverage travel. And I'm all game. As soon as somebody say, hey, I want to do it, I'm all for it. So I'm able to help them, start their business, do their trainings. We meet up like, we have, team meetups. We travel together. We're actually going to New Orleans together this weekend. So we like one big old happy family. The culture in the community is awesome.
Awesome. So talk about some of the challenges of having a business, because being a business is difficult, but talk about some of the challenges that you've had and how you overcome them.
Yes. I think my biggest challenge was my safety net. And that's, your closest people to you. When you go from like corporate America to full-time entrepreneur, you definitely have to change your mindset because you have to understand, you may be at home, but you got to get up every day and work. You don't have nobody telling you like, hey, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. Have you called this person? Have you called that person? So just letting my safety net know that I'm serious about this so that they know to respect my time, because it's a lot of things that you have to change as a full-time entrepreneur. You're going to be putting in more work than you did working full-time for corporate America, especially if you want it to be a successful business. Let me just say that. You have to treat your business like a business and not like a hobby. So one of my biggest things with starting off was my safety net, but soon as they understood the passion that I had behind my business and I showed them that I was serious about my business, they are my biggest supporters. And then just being organized, that's, I think, and because I'm a mom too, so, the kids got something going on, I got something going on, the family may have something. So just trying to be organized and making sure I don't miss anything, that is probably my biggest challenge. But, being an entrepreneur is not easy. I'm not going to sit here and fake it and make it seem like it's all roses and gold, but I will tell you, with the determination, the motivation, and the work ethic, anything is possible.
That's true. That's true. And I think for me, my biggest challenge is my business would be the marketing piece. I know what to do, but it's like I'm trying to be omnipresent, like everywhere.
Yeah.
TV, radio, social media, networking on the side of the world. I'm trying to be everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right. So that's my goal. I'm trying to be everywhere, but it's only me.
Yeah.
So I hired somebody to do basically some advertising for me, and I hired somebody to do the marketing for me online. So in terms of emails, so I'm trying to outsource things so I can be more than just me. So how have you been able to hire people to help you in your business too, if any?
Yeah, I'm just like you. If I could do it myself, I would definitely do it myself. But I have learned being an entrepreneur is, like you said, it's only you. And, even though you're trying to do everything with your business, you still got to remember you got a family behind you. So, you can't be here every weekend, there every weekend. And when it comes to marketing and doing things, I try to outsource as much as possible if I have the money. And you look at it as an investment. A lot of people be like, oh, I can't do that. But you have to look at it as, I need to do this to get here. This is an investment towards my business so that, hey, instead of me taking so many Sundays out, I could just outsource this, and then maybe just a little bit of Sundays I can have with my family. So me learning to invest more in myself and stop trying to take everything on, that is definitely something that I can relate to, and a big issue with, being a business owner.
Right. So tell me, how do you balance, if any, being a wife, a mom, and owning the business?
There's no balance. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because if you know somebody that say they have everything balanced, I want to meet them, because I want to see, I need to take notes, because, and the reason why I say that is because there are going to be some moments where I'm a better businesswoman than I am a mom and a wife. There are moments where I'm a better mom and a wife than I am a business owner, because let's be honest, we're only one person. We only get 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days in the year. So just imagine you saying I got everything. No, there are some moments where, I do have to make sacrifices in spending time with my family, to invest in my business. And the thing about what I love about my particular business is, for instance, I had a work event in Atlanta, and instead of me just going by myself, I took my family with me. I booked the hotel, let them order room service. I'm gone. I'm going to handle my business, and then I'm coming back, and we were able to spend the day in Atlanta. So there are some times to where, you feel like everything is mellow, but there's really no balance. But long as I got my schedule, my calendar, my phone in my calendar, I set alarms, and I make sure, hey, I'm on, just like I'm in there cooking chicken Alfredo. 6:20 hit, I said, mama, come watch the stove, because I gotta go. I got an interview. So there's no there's no balance. Like, some moments I'm here, I'm there, but in every moment I try to be present. Make those memories with my family, still, go hard as an entrepreneur, still be able to help my team while I build my dreams. So there's no balance. Organization is key, though. Being organized is key.
That's true. And I agree with you. There's no balance. Because, like you said, you may be a better mom and a wife better than entrepreneur and vice versa. And then the calendar is important for me too, because I started doing a block calendar in my business about in May. And it's helpful because I know what I'm doing each and every day. I don't have to think about it. I can plan my schedule for the whole year, get up, look at the calendar, adjust it, and take action, basically. So
yes,
for those who maybe want to start a business, they don't know what to do, how would you encourage them to maybe try travel? I mean, they may be scared because of what happened in the past, but the pandemic, but how can people get involved in travel if they were interested?
Just go for it, because travel is a $8 trillion annually business, and then it's projected to go to, I think, 15 trillion within 10 years. So travel to me is always going to be around. It's always going to be here. And I look at that as that's still a way. If anything was to happen, I could still make some type of money, to provide for my family. And that's what I was big on. Even when I left my job, I still wanted to be able to say, hey, when my husband needs something, I don't have to, say, well, I don't got it. I got it. I got it. I can do, I can pull my weight. So just go for it. Don't be nervous. Even if you don't want to do it for an income, there are a lot of savings with travel. I tell people all the time, I would never go back to traveling as a consumer because of the benefits and the perks that I receive just being within the profession. So go for it, do it, and do it now.
Awesome. So to talk about the perks though, when you travel, like what discount can you get? And then for people who you do travel for, what are the benefits?
Yeah, so we're able to work with the major vendors worldwide. So we get a lot of invites out to different properties for, discounted rates and things. We had, we call them familiarization trips, and or IntelliTrips, and we're able to go to these properties for little to nothing. I remember we had one to Montego Bay in Jamaica, and that was just $99 for us.
Are you serious?
For 4 nights, 5 days. Yeah. So we're able to go eat the food, get in the pool, test out the beds. That's work for us, along with getting the facts of the property and rates. Hey, the benefits, they there.
Wow. So if you were to travel, book your travel, for example, what discounts do you get?
So I was able to stay at the Ritz-Carlton for $79 a night in Atlanta. And so even if there's a major event or something going on and we're not able to get our agent rate, I can still book that hotel on my website and still earn the commission.
Wow.
So to me, it's like a win-win. Either I'm going to get my travel agent rate or I'm going to book it on my website and I'm going to earn the commission.
Awesome. So tell me, do you get paid for your people in front of you, or how does it work with them, your team?
So with our network, with the companies that I work for, it's basically 2 separate companies under one umbrella. My host agency is IntelliTravel, and then my network marketing company is called Planet Marketing. So people have the option, to whether if they want to just come in and become a travel agent, they can become just a travel agent. They don't have to do the referral program, or they could come in and do both, or either or. So basically, within our network marketing company, we're able to rank up just like you do on your job. I'm actually a 1-star director within the company, basically stating that I have 100 or more active travel agents within my organization. And so We get $10 team bonuses. I look at them as $10 raises. You know, every time I sell an agency, I receive $70 because of my ranking now. We receive residual income. We get like a 10% match and things like that. So it just depends on, you know, like when I'm talking to somebody, I like to talk money or see what it is that they want to change within their household so that I can tell them which business or what do you need to focus on to make that income. You know, if you say, hey, I need to make $500 a month, okay, you can book that in travel and you can refer people. If you say I need to do that in a week, I'm going to say, okay, yeah, you need to definitely do the referral program so that, because we get paid weekly within the referral program. So it's lovely, but I do get a percentage off of, you know, what my team does. But I tell people, you know, I don't look at that as guarantee money, because if your team don't do nothing, then what you getting? So I always tell people, like, worry about you and yourself and keep moving. That's just extra. Look at it as Christmas cash, you know.
Awesome. So before we close, are there any things that you can leave with the audience, whether it be about business, life, money, family? Because I know family, I mean, we're on the same side of family, you know, because on my mom's side, basically, you know what I'm saying, we're related that way. But I know family's big on your side of family. So talk about that. I mean, just whatever you got the floor.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I'm very motivational. I try to be, you know, give people inspiration every day, because you never know what somebody is going through. And during these times, you know, with last year and even this year, everybody is going through something. And I just want to tell you that no matter how big your storm is and no matter how long it takes you to get through it, just don't be stuck within it. Just keep moving, get up every day, take massive action. If you got dreams, make those dreams come true, because they can come true no matter how old you are. Go for your prize, and love on people, and be true to you. Be true to you.
Awesome. So how can people find out about you, your business, and you online?
Yes, you guys can reach me on Facebook at LaVetta Hester. My Instagram is LaVetta Nicole, and I have my email LaVettaNicole@gmail.com.
Awesome. So LaVetta, thank you for your time. And this is the Your Money Hour podcast. Check her out, LaVetta Hester online on Facebook and LaVetta Nicole on Instagram. Thank you for being a guest on my show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.